Hi, friends. You've heard of libs on TikTok? Well, today we're going to be talking about pro-abortion crazies on TikTok and your radioactivist. That is me, Mark Harrington. We are going to respond to some of these crazy pro-abortion TikTok videos. So stick around. You've tuned into the Mark Harrington Show, and you can find out more by going to markharrington.org. We're on all the popular podcasting platforms. You can pick us up 24/7. Also on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, TikTok, which you're going to be talking about today. We put together a series of TikTok videos from pro-abortion advocates, and I'm going to respond to each one of them. And so we have about 5 or 6 of these, and so we're going to go through them one by one. So go ahead and play this first clip.
That there are herbs being used up till about the 6-week period to be able to interrupt pregnancy safely, effectively at home, as if it was a Plan B pill. So one of the things that you might be wondering is, well, how does this work? So something that we have to understand about how pregnancy works is that we need, as women, to keep our progesterone levels elevated in order to carry the pregnancy to term. There are items that you would be shocked by. Items that will naturally be used to dislodge the egg to be able to prevent the progesterone levels from rising and do a myriad of other things.
Well, she talks about herbs. Now, I've never heard of herbs. I've heard of herbs before, but she talks about herbs that can end pregnancy like Plan B. And she talks about interrupting the pregnancy with herbs. She talks about dislodging the egg with herbs. What she really means here is that these herbs kill a baby and they eject that baby into a toilet. See, pro-choicers always use dehumanizing language to justify abortion killing. So that's the first clip. Let's play the second one again. This is pro-abortion crazies on TikTok. Let's play the second clip.
For a majority of people that consider themselves pro-life, it really has nothing to do with life at all. See, to you, an unwanted or unplanned pregnancy is just the consequence of women's actions. Something they deserve, something they should be shamed for, even when you don't know their situation at all. And just so we're clear, either way, it's none of your business.
Now, she's right. It is none of our business if the unborn are not human. It's no different than getting a tooth pulled if abortion doesn't kill a baby. But as we know, abortion does kill a baby. And if the unborn are human, then abortion kills children, and it is our business to care for them. Now, let's go to the third clip here. Again, this is crazies on TikTok, pro-abortion crazies on TikTok. You've heard of libs on TikTok. Well, there are pro-abortion crazies on TikTok too. Go ahead and play this clip.
If you tell them that, oh, you just support, unborn babies until they're born, you're not going to help them with food and shelter, that doesn't matter, because murder is murder. Like, it doesn't matter if they do that or not, because they still think that murdering that child is worse than letting them struggle.
She's assuming that pro-lifers don't care about children once they're born, but nothing could be further than the truth. In fact, the pro-life movement operates more maternity homes and pregnancy resource centers, and they adopt more children than the pro-choice movement does.
The pro-life argument is weak. Pro-lifers often ground their argument in the idea that human life starts at conception. Now, this fails because it assumes we grant moral consideration to people because they're simply alive, when in reality, we grant moral consideration to people for their sentience.
Well, the truth of the matter is life does begin at conception, and every notable embryologist agrees with that. In fact, the textbook that is used to teach embryology on every medical campus in America, which is authored by Moore and Prasad, says several times that life begins at conception. What he's talking about there as far as sentience goes is what he means is awareness, self-awareness. And this is, again, an arbitrary marker to which pro-abortion advocates point to to say that's when we should ascribe rights of personhood. But it's arbitrary. It's just like a heartbeat or quickening or viability or birth. These are arbitrary markers that they point to say that's when we should protect the unborn. What's interesting here is pro-abortion advocates use sentience as a marker for personhood because that's what they possess, self-awareness. How arrogant of them. All right, let's go on to the next clip. Again, this is pro-abortion crazies on TikTok. Next clip.
We're not against you. Hold on.
How can I help you?
I'm for
How can
you.
I help you? Don't touch me. Get your hands off
All right.
me.
Do you have a woman in there?
Why do you keep asking me personal questions?
I'm asking you.
What if I work here?
Okay. Do you work there?
Then f***ing leave me alone, dude.
I'm leaving you alone. You don't want to talk to me?
I do not.
Okay, then
So
go-
stop waving me down and trying to push your beliefs on me.
Okay, well, you can go back to your car then. If you
Oh,
don't
now
wanna
I'm
talk to me.
excused?
Yeah.
You wanted me to come here waving me
I'm
down.
asking
Now
you-
I'm here.
I'm asking you if you were involved in the murder of your child to repent.
I'm
of that.
asking you to mind your own f***ing business.
When you
Woo!
when you
This is hilarious, you know. It's funny. What a hypocrite. Here's this guy saying to this pro-life protester to mind his own business when he's not minding his own business himself. He's forcing his views on this protester by telling him to mind his own business. And isn't this typical of pro-abortion advocates? They are the least tolerant among us. They want to tell us to mind our own business, but they won't mind their own business when they're telling us how we should behave.
Okay, you win. A fetus is a baby. Think of someone that's on life support, right? They still have a heartbeat. They still have some brain activity sometimes. Their body is still intact. They are still a person, just like you claim that a fetus is a baby. But when someone's on life support, their family can choose to take them off life support and end their life because they no longer have a consciousness. They're no longer living the way that we are living. Ending a pregnancy is just like ending someone's life who's on life support. Yes, they are a person, but they don't know the difference if you end their life.
So under this logic, as long as you can painlessly kill somebody, that's okay. See, whether there's an absence or presence of pain or the ability to feel pain, that should not determine your value as a human being or confer rights of personhood upon you. So there you go. There's a couple of pro-abortion crazies on TikTok and a couple of quick answers to them. So friends, you can assist the program by sending me any one of these crazy pro-abortion advocates on TikTok. We could use your help. Send us their clips and your radioactivists, that's me, Mark Harrington, will respond to them here on my social media platforms. And we are going to make this a regular feature of my program. And you can pick it up on all the social media platforms as well as all the podcasting platforms. You've been listening to your radioactivist here on the Mark Harrington Show. God bless you. God bless America. And remember, America, to bless God.
You've been listening to Mark Harrington, your radio activist. For more information on how to make a difference for the cause of life, liberty, and justice, go to createdequal.org. To follow Mark, go to markharringtonshow.com. Be sure to tune in next time for your marching orders in the culture war.